Hello, for those of you that don't know me, John Coburn's my name. I'm the President for the Oceania Federation for the World Muay Thai Council. I thought I would do a little bit of an update as to some important issues that are occurring with our sport. Firstly, I should make mention of the Arafura Games, Darwin, May 2009, very exciting. A number of countries already booked in. The world's talking about the Arafuras. Importantly for us, it's Australia's time to showcase Muay Thai, both to our own people and Australian people and also to our overseas visitors. So please, our competitors, our trainers and those who would like to volunteer to be part of the fun, please come along. It will be a lot of fun. There's some people already booked in that have been to multiple World Championships with us before, and we always have a great time. So please come along, be part of the fun, be part of the work, and because it will be a truly significant event for Muay Thai for Australia. Now, the other good news is that we have won our first set of grants funding from the Queensland Government. We applied for some money to run a judges and referees course. We were successful. Now, this itself is a significant step forward for us. This is the first time our federation, as a not-for-profit sport, has won grants money in Australia. Now, the winning of this grants money wasn't a huge amount of money, but the importance is this is the first time our federation has won grants funding, in this case from the Queensland Government. That means it'll be that much easier for us to apply for further funding to deal with, particularly with, at the moment, one of our main focuses is providing proper educational materials, be it to pad holders, to athletes and to judges and referees. The money we've won from this will be used to assist with the funding for a judges and referees video. So it's a big step for us, and it's very encouraging to know that we're now at the stage where the governments are looking to fund Muay Thai. Now, a lot of the funding for Muay Thai initially will be based around education and workplace health and safety. That's normal with funding. Then hopefully over time we can make that funding request get into broader issues like supply of equipment and even buses and rings and other materials useful for the conduct of the sport itself. So, great step for us. We're very excited. So the Arafuras we've done our grants funding. Now, thirdly, because of the increased popularity of the sport, the Canindra Asia has been great. We're starting to have more and more promotions and promoters that want to be involved with the sport. That's great. The issue is, however, that we try and manage effectively and efficiently the dating for shows. We don't want shows one night after another in the same region for obvious reasons. The man with $100 to spend won't go to both shows. We should have a few beers while he's there. Now, the idea will be there's a document for promoters and trainers to view on our members area under the administration section, and that is a policy document our national executive has put together to deal with the timing and general issues relating to the sanctioning of promotion. So I'd encourage all our current and prospective promoters to have a read, equally our senior trainers who have multiple athletes likely to appear on shows. Please have a look at the document. It's in force now and it will essentially become active for the collecting of dates in December. The idea will be that in December the various states will try and manage and put into train a fight calendar for the next year. That will be set in December for the following full year. Now, we don't want to have potential promoters think that they've missed the boat. It's simply a question of the promoter going to the relevant state committee or the state president to make contact with the committee and say, I would like to run an event on this date. The state committee will then look to the existing calendar to see whether that's acceptable in terms of not prejudicing other shows. So the idea is promoters and would-be promoters, please speak to the states now with a view to getting your dates locked in for next year, and equally promoters that may come on board or there may be an opportunity come up to run an event during the year, please speak to the state president, and he will have the estate committee look at the issue to try and fit in with you. We want more shows, not less. So please try and interface with us to get all the dates effectively locked in as soon as possible. Even if you've got a show in February, you want to put a show on in May, April, June, July, please, the earliest you can give us the notice of a proposed show, the more likely it is we can effectively manage your entry into the event calendar. So it's there for everyone to try and help. It's not an easy thing promoting a Muay Thai event, and we do our best to assist, and hopefully this policy will assist that. Now, on a more serious note, there was, for those of you that don't know me, I'm a lawyer by occupation. There's been a case go to the Court of Appeal in Queensland involving a young person who was run over on the side of a road under the control, in a group situation, under the control of a trainer who was taking that group to a park to do some training. Now, in that case, very unfortunate for the student, but also for the trainer. He was awarded a judgment against him of, I think it was over $800,000. Now, that is incredible in terms of how it would affect both you as a trainer and your family. Now, in that case, the case was quite old. The fellow was only, I think he was 13 years old when the accident happened. He's now 28. But these cases with children take a long time to go through the courts. Now, the lesson in it for us is very simple. Every student that signs up to train with you must sign a statutory waiver. Now, the statutory waivers have the effect of an Act of Parliament, that the person gives away their rights. There's a separate waiver for every state in Australia. They're all available on the members area of the website, and if you don't use them, you jeopardise both you and your family. So it's very important that every student signs up a statutory waiver, and that you educate them generally about what they can expect from Muay Thai. Now, just so you're aware, there's contractual waivers, a document that provides certain rights as between two parties. This has gone a massive step further than that, where the government says, if you wish to train Muay Thai, as long as you are generally aware of the risks and the nature of activity, then you can sign your rights to be able to sue the trainer. Now, it's incredibly important that we all use them for every student. Now, that doesn't mean you don't take out insurance. We still encourage you to take out both professional indemnity, that is you as a trainer, and occupier's liability insurance, that is for anything that might go wrong of a nature in the gym, something falls off a wall, a light bulb explodes, things like that. Still take out your occupier's liability and professional indemnity insurance. We have details for the group that interface with us on the website, so please make access that, and please make use of it, because you potentially jeopardise yourself. Now, the fact that this fellow was hurt on the way to a park to do some running training or whatever it was doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. All it means is you must maintain a proper degree of care of those under your control at the time, particularly in relation to underage people and students. Now, what I would say, just as a basic parameter, that if you were to take a group to a park, for example, I wouldn't be keen on seeing people necessarily running on the way to the park. It's more a question of the group orderly walking in a quick fashion. And my general concept would be, and I'm not saying this is fail-safe, this is just a general guide, would be to have perhaps the lead trainer at the front of the group and his assistant trainer at the back of the group and the students in between. That way you can say that we attempted to exercise proper control of the group. Now, that's only a suggestion. I'm sure there'll be smarter minds than me that will have better ideas, but it is a question of exercising a degree of control over your students, both inside and outside your gym, on the way to training establishments. So keep all those things in mind, and please feel free to email me if you have specific concerns, and we'll do our best to deal with those. So, sorry to tell you the bad news, but the good news is the RFUs are quickly coming up on us, and we encourage you all to come along. Must be registered, both as an athlete with the WMC and, well, To be registered athlete with WC means you're registered with the Australian body, the OMF. Be registered, have your trainer must be also registered, and then please come along and be part of us. And we hope to give you some more notice of further grants we can win, which we can use then to develop the sport generally. Thanks very much, and please contact us and use the website as you need to. Thank you.